This story is going to teach you women a lesson that carry your emotions as if it's an egg that you don't want to break. This story is going to teach you a lesson. Grab your popcorn. I'm not going to make it part one, part two. So I'm going to make it from beginning to the end. So this lady said that her husband met her on Facebook. So they didn't date. After 7 months, the guy came to Nigeria, got married to her. After getting married to her, the guy went back abroad. Okay, so she was there, and then the guy came back again, and they did their traditional marriage. And before the guy went back, she was already pregnant. So when the guy went back, he invited her to come over. She went over. She said, Coco, I saw hell when I moved in with this guy. Now, initially, the guy lied to her that he has a child, a daughter, but he's not living with them and he's not married to the mother, not knowing that this guy was living with the baby mama and the baby. So before she went and met the guy in that country, the woman was already late. Now, this woman was late due to depression, due to maltreatment from the said husband. And when she moved him into this country, this guy showed her papers. This guy is a bad womanizer. He said, Coco, as a pregnant woman, this man did not help me in any way, forgetting that I don't know anywhere in the country. He said, this man was beating me, abusing me, and people were advising me to go to the police. But I said, no, since I just came here, maybe he will change. Not knowing that this guy went behind me and reported the case to the police. And when someone report a case to the police, be the first person to report the case to the police. If you now go to report the case again, it will not be as if you are lying. So the beating continued with her pregnancy, abandonment, silent treatment, and all of that. This guy will come back from work, stay in the car, do video call with girls, do a lot of things that she has caught this guy cheating severally. She has treated STDs more than 4 times. Hey, God. She said, Coco, do you know that even while I was in this country, this guy was talking to one other girl in Nigeria and came back to Nigeria to meet the girl and spend the Easter holiday with this girl and promised to marry this girl. So when he came back again, she was already due for delivery. So she invited her mother over. So her mother came over. She said, Coco, I was in labor from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. They were calling this guy to come and sign the consent letter, and this guy refused to come till 9 p.m. in the night. It's the neighbor that helped her. Don't forget that the mother did not arrive at this point. Yeah. So it's the neighbor that helped her sign the consent letter and she was operated. And this guy knows that the time for visiting is always morning and evening hours. In the night, they don't permit visitors again. So this guy will always wait till when it's time that they will not permit visitors again. That is when they will come and they will return him back. So she was alone in the hospital till when she returned back. This guy was maltreating her, humiliating her. Even all the neighbors and the people that she got to know in the country was telling her that she should report the matter to the police. And she had to go and report. When she went there, they now told her that the husband has already reported the matter. She said, "Well, I saw hell. So my mom had to tell me, okay, fine, let's look for money and come back to Nigeria." So when we came back to Nigeria, this guy did not even bother to call her or anything. This guy blocked her everywhere. Omo, who raised some men? Because some of these men, I don't know who raised them. Like, Jesus Christ. He said, Coco, when I was in Nigeria for a month and this guy did not even care to send money or anything, I had to look for money and pay for tickets to and fro to go and see him and ask him what is happening. He said, Coco, I went straight to his house. This guy did not say do as if he has seen me or my son. This guy said that he is giving me only 4 days to leave his house, and then he called his people to go to her own family to collect his bride price, that he's not doing the marriage thing anymore. And she was like, what is really the problem? She said, Coco, I put in all my sacrifice to make sure that this guy is doing well. When I married this guy had nothing. But when I married him, I went to different altars. I did everything possible to make sure that this guy remained at the top. And this is how this guy is paying me back. She said, Coco, when it was 4 days and she was not ready to go, this guy pushed her and the child into a cold winter. The weather was so cold. This guy did not care about the child. She pushed them away, if not the neighbor that accommodated her. And now she has run for her life, that she has run to a place that him would never see her or the son again. You know, one thing I don't understand is how you people will not pray and go do some sacrifices to do well for yourself, but for a man that you are not sure of, a man that doesn't care for you, a man that is not committed, a man that does not prioritize you and your child. You're going to altars to do sacrifice to make him rich. Why do you people do this? And now he has thrown you away and his son. He doesn't care about you people. So let me tell you, young girls, if anybody marries you and take you to any country, if that person is maltreating you, don't look at the fact that he was the one that brought you to that country. Be the face to go and report him to the police. Because if you waste time, he will go and pour out allegations on you. And before you go, it will be too late. I don't know if I've even said all the details about this story. This man treated this lady horribly with pregnancy, even after childbirth, and she did CAs, and he doesn't care. He doesn't. So, you know, when I tell you guys that when a man doesn't care, he doesn't care. He doesn't care if you're with his child. He doesn't care if you have 20 children for him. He doesn't even care about anything. So all these, I want to give him a child. And give a child to a good man, to a kind man, because if you give a child to a bad man, my dear, he knows send your papa. He will treat you like trash because he doesn't care about you. So please, I don't know. Be careful out there, especially all this. You see all these guys online. I want to get married. I really love you. Date somebody before you marry. A lot of these men, they don't get sense.